I hope from all of the videos and information given here, you have been able to grasp the concept of the dry fast and the changes that happens to the mind, body, and spirit, specifically to your vibrational frequency, your consciousness. That there is an acceleration in someone's vibrational frequency that accounts for the many changes we experience affecting the mind, body, and consciousness that alters our perception of reality and our effect of reality. Even amongst those that are only focused on the superficial part of the fast for weight loss, this is the reason for that change, because there is an acceleration of energy being used that also affects all of who you are. Not just the physical body, but your mental, emotional, and the spiritual bodies. And that the acceleration of weight loss allows us to feel a relief from many illnesses and diseases that's responsible for the healing we experience. It is you freeing yourself by the shedding of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual weight, breaking the chains of your weaknesses, unburdening the system, and in effect turning those weaknesses into strengths. The more weaknesses you turn into strengths, the better your life becomes, ultimately evolving yourself through many spiritual lessons. The lessons are the darkness, the limitations, the walls, the demons, the monsters, whatever is blocking your happiness, the challenges in your life that are being of service to you. And you accelerate the learning process by accelerating your frequency, using the fast to accelerate the tests, to pass them, and to overcome them. Then when the lesson is overcome, the rewards for passing them are the blessings of life, more abundance, better relationships, a significant other, by having more abundance in yourself and a better relationship with yourself and making yourself significant. Even amongst those who don't understand the deeper, higher levels of themselves and the reasons why they want to lose weight, it is because you will feel more confident, look better, be happier, feel lighter, and feel higher on life. Those are a lot of the mental, emotional, and spiritual qualities translated into life. All of those things come from having more light consciousness, more free energy circulating through the system that allows you to feel closer and more in touch with your true self, within that is vibrant, happy, and feel loved and have freedom of expression, feeling like you have a purpose in life. It is after the destruction of these things that we feel more whole and happy. Then, after the fast is broken, we are able to multiply into a new self. If you look at how they treat cancer in this world, it is of a similar circumstance, except you are given poison that destroys all the cells, even the healthy cells, and then they try to bring you back from that after being close to death. Yet some people have acquired AIDS, which is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is when the immune system has been totally destroyed, and many people have died from such a method. But this radical approach is widely accepted by society, regardless of this insane, brutal method, and we all know why. There are motives at play. While fasting has been demonized by the authority figures and avoided by the masses out of fear, fasting frees the soul and destroys the powers of the authority and the powers of the demonic forces behind the legacy systems of this world are most affected by a group or nation of people fasting, united as one. As far as the vibrational changes and being able to use that to bend reality to your will, we naturally are able to bend reality to our will based on the tools available to us through the different modalities of visualization, affirmations, stories, writing, prayer, actions, or speaking it into existence. And our being is elevated and accelerated during the fasting process, in which our spiritual powers grow and we can experience things like dreams, telepathy, manifestation, prophecy, healing, synchronicity, and astral traveling, and many other things that become available to us to different degrees when we get into deep fasting. If our practices of visualization, affirmation, and prayers, and all of the other techniques in our normal state of being are like gunshots in bending reality, then fasting with those practices are like bazookas that causes explosions in reality. In the deepest fast, they are like Moabs, mother of all bombs. I do believe the dry fast is the echelon of fasting and the most powerful of all of the modalities, because it is so aggressive and requires the strongest conviction that we have at our disposal. It is the greatest disconnection from the material plane that we can experience. The dry fast is so aggressive that it can only be maintained for a short period of time. In my point of view, it can be the most complete wholesale change, the total fast, to fast until completion, utilizing the water fast, the dry fast, or some variation of the two until the job is done. There is still more I would love to explore about the idea of fasting and manifestation. There is an infinite amount of information about any given topic. You could explore it forever, and you will always have a new perspective on it, new ideas, and new information to share, and never ever reach the end, because information is unlimited. That will be all for now. Remember to fast, and fast well.